Skip. How do I skip? Trying some new music tonight. I don't know. Bear with me if it's horrible. This already sounds horrible. I'm gonna just go back to the Old Faithful there. All right. What's up, everyone? I'm gonna tie some popcorn beetles. Headed out to Pyramid Lake this week. And I've got a bunch of midges and a bunch of leeches. I'd say popcorn beetles are kind of where I'm lacking. There we go. All right, see if I can remember how to tie these. It's a pretty simple pattern. Tail, foam, some flash. I've seen them with a few different types of tails, but we're just doing marabou right now. Messy marabou. Double up here. Just throwing a little bit of this chartreuse crystal flash on either side. I'm going to do 2 strands on the side closest to you and the side closest to me. Hello. So I actually don't like that at all. And I just noticed my thread's all wrapped weird on my bobbin. There we go. Start that process over. I think I'm just gonna do one on each side, one little accent. Yeah, I like that better. That's cool. Nice, Yoshi's the man. Welcome. Villagrand's Pit Stop. What's your name, man? That's a mouthful. I don't think I can say that every time. All right. Oh, I should have got a little more prepared. I need some foam and some green flash, green, whatever, green chenille. I haven't really decided exactly. Yeah, we gotta go foam. We need that. I'm kind of nervous. I might not actually have any wet foam. Jesus, sweet. Nice to meet you too, bro. Let's see. Is that it? We might be only making 1 or 2 popcorn beetles tonight. I've got all this foam and none of it's white. We could do like tan, we could do green on green. That's crazy. Gray. And then white. Alright, let's just start with this. Yeah, it's gonna be like a gurgler, but not. It's a popcorn beetle. So for Pyramid Lake, it actually rides subsurface. You fish it on a sinking line, and it's kind of like a booby fly. Still water. Fish it on a sinking line and slowly retrieve it, and it kind of just wobbles and does all sorts of fun stuff. I want it to go a little further down that shank. What up, Canopy? Is that Canopy Scraper, I'm guessing? Scap, what Canopy Scapper. We'll go with that. What up? I'm coming in with some ice chenille in chartreuse color. This is kind of the classic popcorn beetle color out there, either that or pink. From what I've seen, most of them are that. I'm gonna add just a little bit of glue in here too. Not glue, or not resin, glue. I find that this ice chenille kind of falls apart pretty quick, so just a little bit of a reinforcement in here. So hopefully it'll hold up to more than one fish. I get pulled over. There we go, maybe. Somehow, I probably just wrapped it in there when I was tying that foam back a little further, but one of these, I don't know if you guys can even see that crystal flash, but my crystal flash got a little wonky, but you know, I think that would still fish. Looks pretty good to me. Let's do another one. I'll probably do, so I don't know if you guys were here or heard already, but I'm going out to Pyramid Lake later this week. In a couple days. We're just kind of waiting for this big snowstorm to make its way across the entire, you know, route that we have to travel. Because we're going to be driving in our ambulance and it's a little bit sketchy. So we're just waiting a couple days and then we're heading out. So I'm just tying some last minute flies for Pyramid. Right now I'm tying popcorn beetles. I'll probably tie a few chironomids after this. Maybe we'll see how much energy I have to tie right now. I've been tying quite a bit lately, kind of all over the place though. Some for Pyramid, some for saltwater. I just had a little session with a buddy yesterday tying a bunch of redfish flies because he's headed down to Texas to chase some reds. And that made me want to go chase some reds. So I tied this morning, even though I'm not going. This is just for fun. Nice little shrimp shrimp dude. I don't know. Saltwater is always on my mind. I'm gonna try to go a little further down the bend this time with all my materials before adding the foam, because I feel like I messed up my crystal flash last time. Ah, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know when. Oh, there it is. Got it wrapped around my hook point and didn't really notice. Well, I did notice. Luckily, I caught it. What up, Muddy Water Outdoors? What up, Infinite Rose? And appreciate it, Muddy. Appreciate it, Ken. All right. Popcorn beetle number 2. I know it's kind of boring seeing me tie the same thing over and over, but I do need to fill a little slot in the box with these guys, and that was like, I don't know, actually I'll do one more and then I'll switch to some chronomids. I actually only have one more piece of foam, of white foam, so I'll need to go pick some white foam up. I'm actually tying these on bonefish hooks. These are just size 8 SL 45s, but these cutthroat that we're chasing out at Pyramid Lake are anywhere from, you know, 5 to I think 30 pounds is like the record out there right now. Maybe somewhere in that, but definitely 20-pounders are caught from time to time, so just a little stout, a little more stout of a hook to hold up to those bigger fish. Not even close. We're gonna have to start that over. What up, Yosh? Can we skip this song from? I'm having trouble with this marabou too. I'm about ready to tie some midges. There we go. That's a good clump. Anybody else hate tying with marabou? It's like a love-hate thing. I love how it looks on flies, but damn is it messy. Freaking sticks to your clothes, flies all over. Might have used up all that crystal flash. No way. There's some. Dryer sheets. I wonder how that works. Just like the friction or static, like static electricity. Static cling. It's probably, you know, at this point, anything would work. All right, let's see. It's gonna be too fat. It's a little bit too fat. Yeah, this vise is a Renzetti. It's the Traveler. Just got it online. It's a great vise. A similar one that's a little cheaper though is I think the Peak Rotary vise. There's a lot of vices out there, but this one is the Renzetti Traveler. Hot pink would be dope. I know they got like a purple one out there that's pretty sick. My buddy's got it. I've not seen a hot pink though. Yeah, it's definitely an investment, and it's not a necessary investment because I was rocking like I got this vise. I don't even know what the brand name was, but it looked like a Regal vise, the clamp jaw ones. I had that for years, and it just broke on me. But it was $80 from Sportsman's Warehouse, and it worked for so long, like 5 years that vise worked. But I figured I'd invest in this Traveler. It's a nice vise. I wanted a rotary vise, and yeah, win in Rome, I guess. I don't leave myself much room for the whip finish on this one. I still got it in there though. Oh yeah. Where's the red coming from? Pink. Oh, that was already on the foam. That's right. Anyways, popcorn beetles are on the menu. Yeah, I'm all about this thing. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. I'm gonna move some materials around. I got some chironomids to tie. Maybe we'll even tie a leech or two tonight. Freaking marabou everywhere. I think you got it, Yoshi. It's pretty simple, man. Marabou first, then foam, chenille, fold the foam back over, tie it off. Alright, anyway, let's put this away. Switch threads out. You know, one of my buddies, he's got a little mini vacuum, and he just hits all his trimmings and stuff as he goes, and I need to invest in one of those because that is a sweet move. Just keep everything cleaning as you're going. Oh, sorry, I'm bumping you guys around a little bit. Bear with me. You got it. You guys starting to see some rain out there in California? With this, I'm seeing like record snowstorms coming for the Sierras and whatnot. That's like kind of, we would be driving right now out to Pyramid, but we're gonna hold off just a little bit, see what happens. Looks like it should go. Spring break brookies. All right. We're gonna do a little chironomid action here. Yeah, they're talking like 8 feet up in the Sierras, up in like Lake Tahoe area, which Pyramid Lake's not far from there, so I'm curious to see. I kind of wish we would have already been driving out there and been there, and then, you know, been there for the crazy storms. That's ideal. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Appreciate that. Hope you have a good day at work. It's kind of wild. You forget that some people are on complete opposite schedules than you. I should be on for a little bit longer. We'll see. I gotta get a few more of these chironomids done. And I just went black because that's what I had out with thread, and black's always a good color to have in the box, dark. But I was messing with some the other day, and I'm gonna switch to those threads here in just a second and see what you guys think. Because I liked the color variation I was getting. In one fly, it kind of transitioned from light to dark. I was digging it. Okay. Nice, simple, easy. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Is that too close? Yeah, marabou everywhere. You can see that, that's for sure. Okay. Got some freaking arcade music going. All right, I'm gonna switch just a couple threads around real quick and do something different. Well, it's still gonna be a midge, chironomid. It's gonna just take me 1 second. Brown. Okay. I don't remember. It straight up reminded me of Zelda. I felt like I was like in the room with my brother playing Zelda or something. I wasn't much of a gamer growing up, but my brother definitely was, so I was around the game culture. All right, so this one's gonna get a little more complicated than you ever need to get for a midge. I'll preface this by saying that. That's really weird. Sometimes this nano silk does exactly this and separates like cross threads, and I'm not a fan of it because of that. I don't really know how to prevent that either. Okay, I think we're back on track. All right, so like I was saying, this is way more complicated than you ever need to get to tie a midge, but I think it's fun to be creative sometimes, I guess. Show some realism. Are you making blob? This is a Renzetti Traveler. I'm not making a blob right now. I did just make some kind of booby-like flies, if that's what you're talking about. Some popcorn beetles. This is going to be a chironomid midge. Let's see if I can get this better focused. So I'm starting with this white thread, and I'm gonna just kind of try and taper it into more of a brown color. What the heck is... What up, Mike McCrae from Vancouver? Yoshi, that's exactly right. You know, I like tying utilitarian flies too, like flies that just work and are easy to tie and quick to tie. And there's a time and place to tie those, and that's not on live. You know, that's what I'm tying in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee and no one's watching. I don't have to talk to anyone, just crank them out. They don't look good, but they catch fish and they're durable. They look good to the fish, that's all that really matters. Okay, so we're done with our white layer. We're gonna whip finish this real quick, just quick. We don't want to build up bulk there, so it's just a 2-turn. And then I'm gonna load my other bobbin with this green. We're back to the freaking Zelda tunes, Zelda track. I'm convinced these guys that do the free streaming music on Spotify they used to make probably soundtracks for video games, and now they don't have a job, so they're like, screw it, I'll just make free music for people to stream. All right, so now we're coming in with this kind of chartreuse. It's like a caddis green. I don't know if I'd call it chartreuse. I'm only going about halfway down, so we're leaving that whole tail end, butt end white. Same thing, just cutting off this green. And I thought I had another bobbin ready to go. Oh, I got red. We're not going red though, we're going brown. This is actually a pretty small hook for Pyramid Lake. I don't know, it's kind of on the big side for midges still. This is a size 10 grab gape from Fulling Mill. Yeah, I don't know. I fish size 18 midges here, so much smaller than this. But yeah, this is small. Big for a midge, small for really anything else. Pyramid Lake is on the border of Nevada and California, just north of Reno. It's a really, really cool lake. You should look it up if you've never heard about it. It is very unique place. Huge fish too. Very popular. Lots of people there, but still, it's such a big lake, and there's plenty of places you can spread out and find solitude if that's what you're looking for. No, not Lake Tahoe. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta get into the, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. You gotta get into the history of it, because Lake Tahoe and Pyramid Lake are both remnants of an ancient lake, Lake Lahontan, and as it dried up, it left Lake Tahoe and Pyramid Lake, which are connected by the Truckee River. and there's huge Lahontan cutthroat in this lake. I don't think they might have even put Lahantans in Lake Tahoe. I'm not positive though. I know there's big rainbows and browns in Lake Tahoe. It's a cool story though about how these fish were thought to be extinct and then found on a peak a long way away. There's a lot of cool lore around Pyramid Lake. Pesky wire. Yeah, just don't go too deep down the water babies stories. Those are kind of creepy. I think it's water babies. Let's see how we doing. We're almost at an hour. I think I might call it there, but I'll probably come back on tomorrow night. Can you guys even see this? Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, the water babies is a little creepy. It's interesting though. There's a lot of it's like a reservation out there, so there's a lot of Native American folklore too and creepy stories. But if you ever hear babies crying at night down by the lake, don't go check it out. Apparently, that's how fishermen go missing. Anyways, thank y'all for stopping by tonight. I said I was going to do about an hour, and we're coming up on an hour, so I don't think I'm going to start another fly. But I got some stuff done, which is good, and yeah, it's supposed to snow here the next 2 days, so we're kind of just waiting out that storm. And then we're going to get on the road and go fish these flies at Pyramid Lake. So thank you all for stopping by. We'll catch you next time. I'll probably pop on tomorrow night for a little while. Unless I get too fat at Taco Tuesday or something. Later, Yoshi. Good to see ya. I've been out there twice. This will be my third time to go. It's a long way though. It's like a 14-hour drive for us, so it's a haul. But I was wondering, Yoshi, I'm looking forward to those. I don't think they've come yet, but I'm looking forward to getting those. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow night. You guys have a good one.